So we'd heard of each other, and that's okay because we're both blowing and going. They're in Fort Walton Beach talking to our competitor about doing some pension work for Carr Galloway. And when Bill said, well, let me check you guys out, check references. Hilton, what's that guy's name? I'm supposed to. You've been mentioning. He goes, Steve Riggs, and when you said that to this gentleman, he goes, Steve Riggs, I hate that guy. He's bad, blah, blah, blah. When Bill said, well, what's bad about him? He'll take your clients, and then he'll hire your people, and then he'll even hire them during tax season, like that's some unwritten rule. Bill replies, well, get to the bad part. Anyway, the first time I ever talked to Bill Carr, he was in a car in the parking lot of a CPA firm competitor of mine in Fort Walton Beach.
Yeah.
We set an appointment that day. I called Phyllis. Have you heard of Bill Carr? Yeah, I've heard of him. What do you know? Hadn't met him, but he's a good guy, blah, blah, blah. Move on. So that's how.
I do think, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that. But that, the fact of the matter is, I think we were meeting with a competitor, and really feeling them out, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah.
And so at that time we did leave there, and they had said some pretty bad things. Of course, they'd say the same thing today.
They would, because we still take their clients and hire their employees.
So at the time, I do remember pulling in the parking lot. We called Steve, set up a meeting. And you came up first, and I came down and met with your partners.
It's such a pleasure and a joy going to work, and we leave a partners meeting and we sit there and look at the 100+ people we're in business with, and it just blows my mind that I'm actually in business with some of the sharp, intelligent men and women that I'm in business with. It's exciting.
Humbling. For me, the highlight was when we slipped into the top 100 when we made the 99th spot, and it was big news in Alabama. And I think that was the best highlight for me. And then really haven't been any low spots at all. Just continue to grow, and just an exciting road. And I think God's timing has been perfect.
Yeah, I'd say the highlights are every year. I mean, it's always something that's just dynamic within the firm. Whether it's just another merger, or the growth we have internally, or some of the expertise that comes just through the firm. The excitement you see in the firm, as far as you go to Leadership Academy, and just excitement of the staff.
Our core values, of course, are CRI, stand for client service, and then R for respect, and I for integrity. And integrity has always been the foundation of our firm, starting with our managing partner, Bill Carr, just such integrity, and what an authority he's been for our firm to take us, and what he says, he backs it up. I mean, he didn't have to have it in writing, even though we do, but that to me and our core values will always be the same, always, never change.
People ask me about our firm, or certainly Bill, and I use the term absolute integrity. There's absolute integrity at the leadership of the firm, starting with Bill, and everything else just follows. It just does. If you just do the right thing, it doesn't matter what law is or what our documents say, there's right and wrong, and right will prevail. It just always does. It just works for us. Plus, we all have some commonality in how we understand each other and talk.
It really goes back to Southern hospitality, being responsive to our clients, and I think that's the Southern roots part. And then the national strength is we've been able to bring in people from national firms. Really, the talent that we've been able to attract is just wonderful from the national firms and other regional firms. And to me, that's what the Southern roots national strength means.
Primarily for the expertise that we can offer, for the additional value that we can give to the client, for the care we give to the client. We feel like not just to do compliance work and do their audit and tax, we have to understand their business, that we've got to get under the hood to see what's going on in the business, and to at the end of the day try to create value for them, so that they feel like that we're their partner, and not just somebody that's sending them a bill and give them a tax return and give them an audit.
CRI clients are not just for the engagement, they're for life.
Most of our clients are our friends.